Centralization is a pejorative term for fragmentation or a larger region or state into smaller regions of state.
That's all I need to know. Now I'm going to break it down. It means that you got the Republicans talking about they want to have their own states. Like everything is broken up into blue states and red states, right?
Right.
So what they want to do, they want to have all the Republicans that live in blue states move to red states, and all the Democrats that are in a red state move to a blue state. So when you go to a certain region in the country, you're going to run into mostly Democrats.
Right.
Or if you go to another region, it could be a cluster of 5 or 6 states.
Right.
That these states are all
Republican.
But these states are all Republican.
Okay.
Then you have the Bible believing, then you have the atheists or the atheists. You go. That's what they want to do. That's exactly what they. Which, when you go to the scriptures, and you just quoted it, you didn't read it, you quoted it. You said a nation divided against itself cannot stand. Well, guess what? Is America divided against itself?
Absolutely.
You got damn right.
And more it's becoming.
Yeah, it's been divided.
Yeah.
Ever since Democrats and Republicans, because either you're gonna have a Democratic administration or Republican administration, all that independent, no, they ain't going no for real. You know? So now the scriptures say a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand.
Yeah.
So this man is done. He's done. He's done.
And then the spin doctors of the media, now they're saying that the reason why the pandemic is still here is because you got people that haven't taken the you know what.
So they divided the nation again.
So the people that have
And
taken
people are offended at that. How dare you say I give people advice. That's what they're saying. That you really the virus.
You're the problem.
You
get the facts.
And you know what, people? And you know what they're finding out? They figured this thing was gonna work out easy. They got pretty much less than 50%, 45% to get it. Those are the dummies.
Right.
They the dummies. Them are the dummies.
That's the
stupid asses.
The yellow list, the green
See
list.
what he just said?
Yeah.
That movie that you put up, you was talking about.
Oh, Kingsman?
The Kingsman, and
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
just put up something else that you had a video with the kid talking about.
Yeah.
That other.
Yeah. Well, we were discussing it.
Do you know that I put up three links before you did that video?
Okay.
Of the almost the same thing.
Yeah. But in other words, he was going into the real reason of the facts, which we can't really go into because if we do,
they'll cut it.
They'll take the video down.
They'll cut it.
And you know what's that? The black actor again, that so-called
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
He also made another movie, Cell.
Yes, Cell. The
It's
guy
on
from,
YouTube.
It is similar.
Mike, who Apostle I was talking about.
John.
The
Mike
Rethink the Dollar?
from Rethink the Dollar brought out that in his video. He mentioned about the video with Sam Jackson.
So what happens is that so-called the guy John, he's getting a job. He's been looking for work, and he gets a job working with an agency that likes his comic book, but the agency works with frequency and all that, and so like his phone is dead, and that's when the movie starts. But
Okay. I gotta check the movie out. That's Cell, right?
I gave you the link. I sent you the link.
So,
No, I heard about it. I heard about
I sent you
It's
the
on
link.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
So I sent you the link to the seminar. I sent you the link to a video that this guy made about nanotechnology, and I also sent you the link to the movie.
Yeah. Well, earlier we discussed it, and Apostle brought out
That's why I brought this with me.
another example
Movie?
Oh, okay.
Because
from way back.
Okay.
What was that example, if you remember?
Oh, a movie?
Yeah. Another movie. An
Is that
episode
to
of
detect radiation?
yeah,
an episode of Get Smart.
Oh, yeah.
With the
Chaos.
Movie Guru.
Right. Yeah,
Sacred
Sacred
Cows.
Cow.
right now I got
Kill.
Yeah.
so it's very low,
What is it? Number one.
30, 20,
Yeah,
goes
that's
up
low.
and down.
That's low.
But when I put
Go to
this,
City Island.
when I
You ever
put
go to
this,
City Island?
it's
Anybody ever go to City Island? In the Bronx? Outside the Bronx? When you take that over there to City Island, I did that one time, and that thing goes up to over 100.
that's
That means you're getting fried.
Sizzle.
yeah.
I'm
Right
serious,
now it's
man.
picking that up right over there. I think. The one that's on top of that building.
Okay.
But it probably has a top. It probably has a
Yeah. So when I put it,
5G.
when I did a small video. So when I connect this to my router at home, it goes up to 1,000. So what I wanted to say to everyone here and everyone who's listening, turn your router off when you go to sleep at night. Just unplug it, man. You know what? I did that last night and I still had this thing on and I was still watching TV for about 15 minutes. So you know they pumping real hard.
Oh, hell
That
yeah.
radiation.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's another reason why the Lord got to come back and destroy the society.
Yeah. On that, I have a precept.
You got it.
Isaiah, which it goes into exactly what we were speaking about. Isaiah 19:1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud." And it says a swift cloud because the only vehicle that can deliver the chosen people of the Most High is a UFO because it's swift and coming, because it has to be because the missiles are coming swiftly. It's only going to take about a half hour for missiles only. Let's just say Russia, because the European nations are going to shoot their missiles too. But Russia is constantly modernizing their missiles.
Russia's also, to back you up,
Yeah.
Russia's also part of the ends of the earth.
God.
Now the prophecy said from the ends of the earth
Yeah.
cometh destruction.
Yeah.
So that's Russia with the missiles.
Yeah.
So that backs
yeah.
you up.
They
Go
got
ahead.
missiles, man, that they can reach here less than a half hour.
Yeah,
Hey, well,
less than
that's
half an hour.
that's why it says that in the twinkling of an eye.
Yeah. And the only thing that can save us from that are these chariots, man.
Well, that's why the prophecy says the windows on high are open. That's the ozone layer.
Yeah.
Because when the missile is shot, it
Right.
goes out into the space
Right.
and comes back to Earth
and re-enters.
in maximum time.
Right.
So no,
Yeah, we good.
It says-
Thanks to water, brother. Yeah, we
Right,
good.
rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
That's why the missile is so big. The majority of the missile,
Where you reading from?
This is Isaiah the 19th chapter
I
in the
figured
first verse.
that.
Yep.
yep,
You
the
can stay
majority.
in that. Stay
Yeah,
in that.
come
No,
on.
let's stay in that. That's
No
good.
radiation coming off from that
What people
phone.
don't know is the majority of the missile
From this phone?
is a jettison pack to get the warhead from one country to the to the other.
The
Right?
thing that does the damage is the warhead.
The warhead.
Right.
Yep. Multiple warheads.
Multiple warheads.
Because when the warhead, you got the warhead right here, you got the delivery system.
Yep.
And as it goes, what happens, this does its job,
Yep.
then this breaks off,
Breaks off.
and then it opens up,
Yep.
and then missiles, you know what I'm saying, could be 1,000 missiles.
And,
you know?
and that's what the
So
Apostle John said.
America's going to be thoroughly destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's what the Apostle John said. Their heads do hurt.
Right.
Now, when he saw the vision, he saw exactly
Matter of
what.
fact, go to it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Revelation 9.
Okay.
What was that, 9 and 6?
No, 9 and, you can start at 12.
Okay.
Exactly what the apostle said he saw in the vision. He saw the missiles breaking apart. He saw the heads scattering and going to wherever they and by the way, the Heavenly Father's guiding those missiles pursuant to Joel the 2nd chapter.
Let's go deeper than that. He's in the missiles.
Yeah, he's in it.
That's in Ezekiel 38.
38, yep.
So it's
in the
beautiful,
missiles.
man. It's beautiful. It's
It
beautiful.
said he's a consuming fire,
Yeah.
so he's going to be in the missiles.
In the missiles.
Then there's a scripture, if I get the wording, I did a video on it, where all the missiles that Esau got in America is going to fail. So they ain't going to hit nothing off, you know?
All right, this is Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
World War I, then you got World War II, and then you got World War III. Now it tells you that in Revelation 11 chapter, that World War II took place, and World War III is right behind it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from
We're in between the 6th and the 7th angel, pursuant to Job 5. Go ahead.
And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed.
Hold up. Where is the great river Euphrates? Geographically, do you know?
Is it over there on the east? Like,
But where? Give me an idea. And, quick, use the words and put a picture in my mind.
is it like
Is it, where's it next to? Where is Euphrates next to? Is there? It's kind of. Is there another river besides the river Euphrates? The Tigris. You know, you got the. You
can't really see it that good, but this is the.
Well, show him.
This is the Euphrates right here. This is this is Arabia. This is the Middle East. That's the Euphrates River, and this is the Tigris River. Then you have this is the.
On the other side, you got the
Persian
Red
Gulf.
Sea. Then you got
Red Sea.
east of that, west of that, you got the Nile. So what is that? That's the Fertile Crescent right there,
The
man.
Valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, that shows you.
That's where all the armies are going to come together.
Yeah.
Also known as the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, Persian Gulf.
Well, that's a part of it.
Part of
That's
it.
a part of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Persian
Because
Gulf.
the Persian Gulf is over here.
Yeah, right.
Then you got the Euphrates and the Tigris over here. So it's not just the Persian Gulf, but it's part of it.
Right.
What they call the
Levant area.
Levant. They call it the Levant.
Right.
Yep.
Look at the
The
big
fertile.
brains.
Look at the big brain.
Sucker run.
Oh, he's been knocking them
All
out the
day,
park all
yeah,
day.
all day.
Look at the big brain.
Another home run.
Yeah.
But this is all basic stuff.
Yeah,
Con.
You know, don't get this.
Don't get hyped.
You know we're messing with you,
No,
man.
no,
That's
Don't
what
get
we
all
do.
don't get all your pennies in the bucket.
Yeah.
Whatever they're saying is.
Yeah, even now, if you Google Persian Gulf, they got a lot of ships, a lot of military presence
A
there.
lot of things are happening over there, man.
Right.
And there's going to be a time, pursuant to Joel, the 2nd chapter, where everybody's going to, something's going to happen, where they got all these, and I believe this guy, Biden, he's bringing all the troops back, right?
Right.
And guess what? In Afghanistan, the Taliban, they're just taking the place, took your shit, taking your shit.
Yep.
They're annexing everything now. But they're not concerned about that because if the military got to fight the war over here, martial law. But then there's going to be a time when they're going to have to stop the martial law to send all the troops to the Middle East. Somebody give me Revelation 20 verse 7.
Yeah. Then you have those warships all in those waters,
The
bodies
warships
of
all
waters.
in all those,
Yep.
Well, they're stationed there right now. Because I remember reading an article on how they got a great military presence down by the Persian Gulf.
Yeah.
What is it there for?
Right.
To fulfill Bible prophecy.
Yeah, because the Lord is, he's got them strategically placed there.
Right.
So when all hell breaks out, they're already there.
Because that's where World War III is going to start,
Exactly.
according to Bible prophecy.
Right. Con.
and keep your eyes on the Middle East,
That's it.
especially the Levant.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Well, Levant, in that race in Spanish, levantate.
Yep.
It means to raise,
That's
right?
what- yep, that's what
so
it
there you
means.
go. World War III going to be raised.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you can't make
Hey,
this
do
stuff
me a
up.
favor, somebody. Look up Levant. You know me. You know
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You gotta look up them words, man.
Look him up.
Yeah.
Look him up.
Yeah, levate,
Yep.
levantate,
Yep.
rise up. In Italian, it's svegliatevi, means wake up. I learned that from the Italian brothers, watching their video.
Sounds like Swahili too.
Svegliatevi.
I have the definition Levant. It says run away, typically leaving unpaid debts. That's what I have.
It's gotta be.
Maybe Etamon, maybe.
Yeah, like that's etymology.
These basic dictionary things.
Rise.
Yeah, that's why you got to get the Cambridge or the Oxford.
You gotta get them real dictionaries.
Yeah, yeah.
Bullshit ass
Them weak dictionaries.
dictionaries that you get at the dollar store.
Dictionaries.
Dictionary.
Oh, here comes the brother.
I got some right here. I got some here, Apostle. It says the former name for the geographical area of the Eastern Mediterranean that is now occupied by Lebanon, Syria, and Israel.
That's that whole
Region.
Fertile Crescent.
Right.
That's that whole region.
Yeah.
That's why when you said
That's
Persian
another
Gulf,
word,
I
Fertile
said
Crescent.
even in the Persian Gulf.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know?
I know when I read that article, they said they had a heavy military presence in the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, because the Russian troops are down. Just that whole thing with Syria. Pretty much all the nation's troops are down there, but they're not telling you nothing because
Right.
it's Syria. situation that's been happening with Syria. You know?
I did a video on one, you know. And his brother, I call you prophet. I call you prophet. Somebody said, brother, prophet.
You make them
Yeah, he did a good video, man.
yeah, you make them good videos. I watch it. Bakwa mouth. That's all right, brother. That's all right.
Then he was going into the MOTB, you know, and all of us been going into that for some reason, because it's right around the corner. It's here.
Who got it? Somebody got something for the Levant? Any etymology of the word, maybe?
Okay, come on. Circle around.
Okay.
Just put it in the regular,
Yep.
you know.
Come on.
Anybody got something?
I had Revelation 20:7.
I got some.
What, Levant?
Levant,
The meaning of it?
bring it on out.
Bring it out.
Although in the
Well, somebody already read it, right?
although
Yeah,
brother just read
the
it.
region.
Oh, I thought you wanted the meaning of it.
If you got the, it's not, we know what it is.
Okay.
We know what it is.
All right, this
So
is
sometimes a place will be known after a certain action or certain event, that's going to happen.
See, that's why they think that Armageddon is in the
Yeah.
Valley of Megiddo,
Yeah.
which is not. That's not it.
Yeah.
That's a part of it, but it's all of that region there,
Yeah,
because they don't understand the meaning of the word Armageddon.
right. Which means
You know,
No.
Megiddo just means truth.
Yeah.
That's all. Even these scholars, you find out, and we do so much research on these different, the blue letter and the different dictionaries, that we said, well, he just went off.
Yep.
right.
A lot of times they're on point, but a lot of times they go way the hell off.
Yeah.
So they're coming to us now.
Right.
And like I said in one video, I said, these Edomites, don't be surprised. You got a lot of Christian pastors that before they do their sermon, and if they want to get deep, guarantee they watching us.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Stan Johnson.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, years ago, the apostle did a lesson, and he brought out a series of scriptures dealing with I think it was Babylon in the fall, something like that. Then what? Less than a month or so, Stan Johnson also on the Prophecy Club, he did the show, and he
Call
used
it
the
the
same
same
scriptures
scriptures,
that the apostle used.
saying that's
The same.
Well, I don't know if he got it from me. He got it from
Well, he
all
had
of
to have
us.
gotten it from me.
Yeah, but you know what? We've been doing that for the years, so he's been watching. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
think he watched one video.
Yeah.
He's been watching us.
'Cause he
Them
mentioned-
guys be watching us. They want to go deep, and their focus now is on the Israelites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to deal with the Israelites. Why? Because they don't know how to deal with the Israelites.
Right.
Yeah.
And why don't they know how to deal with the Israelites? Because they don't know the scriptures.
Right.
And especially, they don't know the prophecy.
That's it. That's it.
All these churches will be going just dealing in prophecy.
Yeah.
Well, it says that. Ecclesiasticus 39.
Yeah, I was watching a video on some guy did a video on the Talmud, and the guy used, you saw it, I showed it, the guy used some of the video animation that I had used or created. I'm watching the video, I said, wait a minute, that's my
Wasn't that the dude with the mullet? What's that guy? Jeff Rentz? Was it
Jeff Rentz.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah,
Rentz.
okay,
You're right,
yeah,
you're right,
yeah,
Jeff Rentz.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got a good memory, brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
So
Jeff
he was
Rentz,
using it?
Yeah,
he was
Jeff
using
Rentz
it.
is popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used some of my shit.
Yeah.
So that's how I know they watch us, man.
He used
And
some
Jeff
of my
Rentz,
shit.
he's not a dumb guy.
No.
Jeff
Yeah,
Rentz,
yeah.
Well, he's a Jake anyway.
yeah, he makes some good videos.
Yeah, he does.
Sensible, good
So-called
videos.
Italian.
Yeah, Jeff Rentz. Yep. I'm
What he
watching
goes
the
off to.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
knucklehead.
Oh yeah.
He's a knucklehead.
Yeah, he's talking about the Talmud, and he's using the same shit.
That you put together, yeah.
Yeah. But they don't give us credit because
Right.
we're nobodies,
Right.
which we like it that way.
Right.
Yahweh Shai was in society was a nobody.
Come.
His disciples were considered ignorant men. It tells you that in Acts the 4th
Fourth
chapter.
child, that's right.
So that we're in good company.
And then they said about Yahweh Shai, how knowing this man haven't never learned or something
Never
like that.
learned, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Yahweh Shai's day, you had all these learned men.
Right.
Now remind you,
The
at the age of
Sanhedrin.
12, Yahweh Shai was schooling men 4 times older than him. And they were amazed. How's this new? Because the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come. Ecclesiasticus 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
And
That's
be
us.
occupied in prophecy.
That ain't us, man.
So mostly, what do we get into? prophecy.
Prophecies, yeah.
It's true.
He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will.
Break down.
Come.
Daniel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel,
Ezekiel.
Joel.
That's right. Hey, a lot of us, we lost women over there, man.
They
The women say, "You always in that Bible. You always in it." Hey, man, that's where it's at.
I'll probably wait.
It's true.
I know I have.
We
It
had
says,
a bunch of precepts that we
Yeah, I
talked
got
about.
Revelation 20,
Okay.
and I got. I'm still holding Isaiah 19.
all right. It says he will seek out the secrets of graven sentences and be conversant in dark parables.
That's us. That's what we're doing right now.
Woo! It says he shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries.
Wait a minute. It says he shall serve among great men. We're supposed to teach this truth till it goes to what? The gates of the nobles.
Right.
So now,
Isaiah 13. Yeah.
right,
Shake the
the
hand.
officials of this government, now they want to deal with us. What do you guys mean by this and that? The day is coming, man.
It says, for he have. It says he will travel through strange countries.
Hold up. How are we traveling through strange countries? Through this.
That's it. That's it.
You know?
It says.
Yeah, like this guy Nate. Now he got a video on India, the tribes, the Israelite tribes in India. All you got to do is, here you getting on jets and all that going to Africa.
Right.
And now somebody told me from Africa that watch our videos said that Tahar, you and Nate are famous. I said, how the hell am I famous?
Right.
I've never been nowhere near Africa. Well, how did I go to Africa? Through the internet, man.
Yep. The Urim and the Thummim.
Oh, that's heavy. That shows you that one guy actually went there, the other guy didn't.
Right.
So that's balance.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
It says, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. That's pretty much it.
I had Revelation 20, but we went there because we went to Revelation 9 and 12, but we didn't get a chance to read Revelation 9 and 12.
Yeah, go back to Revelation 9 and 12.
Okay. And I got a couple of precepts off of that. We get, get to it.
All right, I actually left at Revelation 9 and 14. It says, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loosed.
And that's important. And see, even to this day, the name Euphrates is still there because that's an ancient name, going back to Genesis, the 2nd chapter. And there's a reason why the Lord left it like that. There's certain key spots that the Lord didn't allow this devil to change, like Euphrates. He didn't allow them to change Ishmael, from the so-called Arabs, and certain other key things that they left, that the Lord left intact.
And the reason why it mentions the angels, because their job is to work on the minds of those individuals to get the war power.
Yeah.
That's what the angels do. The word angel means messenger. So they're sent by the Heavenly Father. I want you to put it in this guy's mind, put it in that guy's mind.
Right.
That's what the angels do.
Right.
Yeah, like that battle between King Jehoshaphat and Ahab, was it? I believe the Most High had a council.
Yeah,
Said,
yeah,
"Look,
that
we're
one.
gonna
Yep.
Send Ahab, I believe, a lion spirit.
Which
Yeah.
shows you the Most High is the ultimate hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that area
Who
was
shall persuade him?
and that area they fought at was Megiddo.
Yeah.
And that's why Esau tries to say that that's the where the last battle is going to be. But that's just part of it.
Guy look crazy.
You got a precept?
He looks crazy.
You know, that dude just came out of the 40s.
Yeah.
He's like in a
Time War.
He was
Twilight
in
Zone.
an Abbott and Costello movie.
Yeah.
He kind of was dressed like Kato.
Yeah.
Dressed
that's
like
Bruce
Kato,
Lee.
right?
Yeah.
That's Bruce Lee coming back.
Bruce Lee cousin.
That's what I was thinking about. He
John
looked like he
Lee.
jumped out of the 40s movie.
Yeah.
Hey, they had Bruce, man. I know Bruce was pissed off, man. They had him dressed in that stupid costume in the Green Hornet. Yeah, man. All that talent Bruce had, they had him behind that stupid looking costume. Probably couldn't even really move in that shit. Yeah.
Well, that's where he got his fame from.
Well, he got his fame from.
Well, he became famous in China from the Chinese people by watching the Cato. They call it the Cato show.
Cato show.
They even call it, and the guy, the main guy, the Edomite,
the
I don't even
Edomite.
remember that dude. The Edomite. You know?
He's a Edomite, Doc.
He's probably a Stephen homosexual.
Yeah.
His pop was an actor. He was teaching him since he was a baby. His pops was.
Oh yeah, no, of course they
Bruce,
showed it.
yeah,
No, I was
yeah.
watching the movie on 30/30 right after
Yeah,
y'all left,
yeah,
man. I was getting all into the movie and shit, the documentary,
He
man.
was a silent, one of them silent actors.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Pops.
he was like a yeah.
Yeah.
His pop was like a singer, like an opera singer, you know.
Oh yeah, you talking about Bruce?
And they was showing his pops when he was young. He looked just like a Jake in the Hood, man.
Yep.
He had that kind of like, he had that kind of, like they have with Jake. The father's Jake and the mother's Puerto Rican.
Right.
You know, they kind of look Puerto Rican, but he kind of looked black.
Right.
That's who his father looked like,
Yeah,
man.
he did. Yeah.
He had that look of an Israelite, you
Yeah.
know?
He didn't have that dumb so-called Chinese look.
That flat.
He had that spirit, man. You know.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse
bound.
1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
That's it.
Yeah. He uses angels to do it. That's their job.
Another one is Job. Is that Job 15:33? I think it is. Job 30:15.
33:15 now.
33:15. 33:15.
I got a quick precept, if I may. Speaking of the angels, Psalms 103 and 20. It says, Psalm 103 and 20, it says, "Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word."
Apostle, is that the one in a dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Job 33:15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep.
Go up a verse
Okay.
or two above that.
Start at 13. Why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth not account of any of his matters. For the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men.
So what does that do? That destroys free will. You got people that believe there is no such thing as free will. You do what the Heavenly Father wants you to do.
In slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction,
Yeah.
that he may withdraw man from his purpose, and hide pride from man.
That he may withdraw man from his purpose, hide pride from man. What is that? Free will. So why are people still talking about free will? It doesn't exist. Because they don't know the scriptures.
He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword. Yeah, because you might be heading into danger, and something happens, or the Lord redirects you somewhere else.
Yeah, the angel tells you go this way.
Right.
You might want to walk that way.
Right.
The angel tells you, no, you walk this way.
Now you have men with super strong minds
Oh,
that
yeah.
even when the Lord, you know what I want, Daniel
Yep.
10. Daniel
Come,
10, go
come.
right to the point. I believe that was Cyrus. And the angel, and Daniel was praying for the Lord to come on, which was Yahweh Shai, and because he was trying to change this man's mind, but he had a hard time doing it, so he had called Michael, and Michael changed his mind.
That's the angel Yahushua is coming with, Michael the Archangel. So if Yahushua is coming with Michael the Archangel, you know he means business. He ain't coming with Raphael or Gabriel.
Oh no, all of them are coming. He's just going to be first in command.
Yeah.
Behind, they're all going to be there.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah,
going to be the first in command behind them.
Yeah, Michael the Archangel, man.
Yep.
That angel,
All of them, all the angels are going to be there. They ain't going to miss. They ain't going to be. They ain't going to sit in heaven. I want to be in this time too.
Well, all I had my scope on was Michael. Because Michael, man, the Archangel, that angel ain't.
God-like, who is like the power. You got it?
Gone. This is Daniel chapter 10, verse 10. And it says, "And behold, an hand touched me which set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, for unto thee am I now sent."
And we're beloved too. Remember that.
Gone.
The Most High loves us because we're doing His will, man.
Yep.
The prophets are the most.
Closest, yeah, to the most.
They're the number one man.
Numero uno.
Not no high priest.
Oh, the back of the apostle, the scripture says, he reproveth kings for their sakes.
Right.
That's what, Psalm 105, right?
Yep, yep.
Psalm 105. Psalm 105 and 14, starting at 14 verse. It says, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes.
That's the prophets.
Kings, man.
It says, and when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy power, thy words were heard.
Oh, and chasten thyself meaning he went on a fast. He wasn't sticking needles up in between his
Nails,
nails.
cuticles.
No, he wasn't sticking chopsticks in his eyes.
He wasn't.
No, the reason why I say that, right? The
Bed of
reason
nails.
he wasn't sleeping on a bed of nails, all right? The reason why I say that because you had idiots out there on YouTube that about the fast, the Day of Atonement.
Oh yeah.
And they ain't talking about a fast. When it says to afflict
Afflict
your
thy soul, yeah.
It's the same thing, right? Look what he's doing. He afflicted his soul by not eating, man.
And it says, I believe in when you go back to the Day of Atonement, it says that they would afflict their souls because they wouldn't eat, you know. It says, and I am come for thy words, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 120
and
days.
I believe that was Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken.
Verse 1 says, yep, in this
Cyrus?
third year, Cyrus, king of Persia, yep.
And the Most High used Cyrus or Koresh to give the money up to rebuild the temple.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. So it says, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 120 days. That's 3 weeks. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the king of Persia, kings of Persia.
Yeah, like the apostle said, that guy had a strong mind.
Yeah.
So the angel had to come and help change his mind. Because that's what they do. Matter of fact, after Yahushua did the fast 40 days, the scriptures say angels came and helped him.
Right.
Ministered unto him.
Right.
Because he had just endured the temptation. Now Satan came on the 40th day. So Yahushua, you can imagine, he was all probably a little weak. There comes Satan.
Oh, no, he was weak.
He was weak,
He
yeah.
was weak.
Satan showed him all the kingdoms. Satan said, look, you can rule right along with me.
And remember, Moses did a 40-day fast.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
that's why Moses was a friend to the Most High.
some people can't even do a 40-hour fast.
Yeah, 40 hours. Well, men were stronger back then.
Yeah.
A lot stronger than they are now.
Shit, I can't do a 40-hour fast.
Me either.
I mean, if I had to, I'd
Yeah.
do it.
40 hours, what's that? That's 2 days, right?
Not even
No, 2 days.
Not even 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Think
That's a
about
lot.
that though, man. Satan came at the last day,
Great.
and you know, when Satan was showing him those kingdoms, it looked good. He saw America,
Right.
right? Yahushua saw America, and Satan said, look, you can rule right along with me. Yahushua, no, I'll wait for my kingdom.
Hey, in the Apostle, it says that when you read it, it says that all throughout those 40 days, Satan was plaguing them.
Right, okay.
You know, throughout those 40. But then that last,
That's when he came
That's
with
when
the-
he really,
okay.
yeah, that's when he came
That
with
makes sense. That's good.
Yeah.
Apostle, that 40-hour fast could have been on Shabbat, like what is it when it's Shabbat switches? You know how Shabbat is sundown to sun up, right? Like
Yes.
so it might have been like a switch Shabbat because it's on. It flows like a 3-day Shabbat type.
Yeah.
It could have been something like that.
Could have been. You know? But thank the Most High, we do a 24-hour fast. But I mean, if you had to, you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
You do it, man.
Do it.
Because we're used to that, man.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing this for years, man. The fast. So mentally, I'm used to it, you know? And then normally what we do is we'll teach. Now the Day of Atonement is gonna fall in the middle of the week. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. We might have individual brothers meet, you know? Because it lifts up your spirit when you get together and you're going through the scriptures, you know?
Yeah.
If you by yourself, man, that's all you're thinking about is food, man. Demons, man. But if you're teaching, you ain't thinking about food, you know?
It's like work.
It's like, exactly.
It's work. When I'm working, I don't think about food till I get home.
Oh, back in the day, I had to work, but you know, it's all in the mind. Everything is mental, man.
with a little bit of water. That's about it. Like when you're working, you might
Oh
need
yeah,
a little bit of water, but that's it.
It goes quick. What we got? What we got?
You want to go back to Revelation 9 and 15. It says, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men, which is Esau.
Yep.
Because you had three types of men. You had sons of the Heavenly Father. You had sons of men, which are to represent the other nations today, and then you had sons of the wicked.
Sons of the wicked, yep.
You know, which they represent Esau today.
Then you read the part of it. Prepared for what? Read that part again?
Prepared for. It says, and the four angels were loosed,
Yep.
which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
Right, a certain hour, month, year,
Right.
when the missiles go off, when the missiles are shot and they go off, that's going to bring that destruction.
Right.
That's what that's saying. Prepared. That's that World War III, man.
Yeah. Well, in the 8th chapter it says that, behold, there'll be 3 more woes hereafter.
Yep.
You know.
Then I believe as you read on, it says, for in 1 hour so great riches come to naught. Because it's only going to take the Lord 1 hour to destroy this society.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was going to go for the scripture.
Verse 16. And
That's
the-
how great the destruction's going to be. 1 hour, man. 60 minutes. Yeah.
Revelation 9 and 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone.
Yeah, those were the missiles. The encasing of the missile. Go ahead.
And the heads.
Because John ain't going to say nuclear missile.
Exactly.
They didn't have that term in those days. He's going to describe it as the terms he had in his day.
Right, the best way he could.
That's why a lot of people can't understand the scriptures, because they don't understand the symbols, the allegories.
Right. Yeah. Because some stuff is parabolic.
Yep.
Some stuff is straight.
That's why some people, a lot of some people, can't see the MOTB.
Right.
Yeah.
They just can't see it.
Yep.
And it's plain.
It's plain.
And the reason why they can't see it is because the Most High blinded them so they can't see it.
Right.
Yeah.
So IUIC, ISUPK, Priest Sabak, and the rest of them, they can't see it because the Most High blinded them, man.
Con.
And Apostle John, when he's seeing the vision, he's writing down what he sees.
Right.
It's like looking at a giant television set, and he's writing down what he's seeing. He don't understand what he was writing down.
He saw people sitting down getting jabbed.
Right.
So he wrote it down.
You saw him getting that sore.
You saw him getting it in Revelation 16.
Yeah.
You saw him getting that sword.
Yep.
You saw the missiles coming out the silo.
Right.
What is he going to say? Silo?
Right.
They didn't have that term back
Nah.
then. Is he going to say missile?
They didn't have that term. Nope.
But they had serpents. There's another scripture where it
Right.
describes the missile as a flying serpent.
Tell them real quick, we the Israelites.
Yeah. Somos israelitas.
Son,
Israelitas.
déjame hacer una pregunta. ¿Ustedes creen en Jesucristo?
Pues sí, pero tu nombre es Yahusha en hebreo. Ese es el salvador de la nación de Israel. Pero él es un hombre moreno, él no es un hombre blanco como enseñan en la iglesia. Eso fue algo que una pintura, una,
¿No creen en cultura?
pues eso es lo que dice la Biblia, que tiene el pelo como la lana.
You know what? Tell her where it came from.
Sí.
The Caesar Borgia. Tell her where it came from.
El retrato dice, el
Renaissance
retrato
art.
vino durante el tiempo del Renacimiento, en los 1600.
Y cuando Miguel Ángel lo pintó.
Sí,
go, bro.
y ese no es, esta imagen.
Ese es falso.
Ese es falso.
Eso es falso. Por ejemplo,
Sí,
yo no
ese
creo.
es falso.
Ese es falso.
Porque la escritura dice que tú tenías pelo como la lana. Ahora, ¿quién tiene pelo como la lana? La gente blanca no tiene pelo como la lana. Lo que la gente llama moreno tiene el pelo como la lana. Dice que los pies eran como el bronce fundido, como si fueran refulgentes en
You
un
should
horno.
read the scripture in Spanish.
El retrato que yo habla de Jehová.
Sí, porque el Señor vino en la piel. Él vino 2000 años atrás. él era de la tribu de Judá, de los judíos. Los judíos no son gente blanca, ellos son gente morena. Y vinieron aquí a América en la cautividad, en barcos, como esclavos. Y eso está en el libro de Deuteronomio 28 y 68, cuando lo lean. Y le dice que la nación de Israel y los judíos iban a venir aquí a un sitio que se llamaba Egipto, que iban a venir en barcos. Iban a ser esclavos y esclavas.
Yeah, hair like the pure wool.
Yeah. Y ese es el pelo como la lana. Y
That
le
ain't
dice,
wool.
sí, y le dice en el libro de Daniel 7 y 9 que
No,
el
ellos son
padre,
racistas, los mexicanos.
no, y por eso que lo pintaron, porque lo que querían hacer era, querían sacar todos los retratos y todas las pinturas del Señor que eran, porque allá la pintaban. Sí, y eso fue la gran, ¿cómo se llama?, decepción.
You told them that they're the Israelites, right?
Ya, ustedes son israelitas. Ustedes son de dónde son, de Dominicana República.
Nosotros somos la
Simeon.
Sí, mío, sí,
Dominicano.
sí.
Pero
Sí.
yo entiendo que bueno, eso, porque esa es la cultura. Los hijos de Jacob.
Ajá.
Jacob fue cambiado su nombre.
A Israel.
Tuvo su diosa Israel.
Sí,
Hoy fue Benjamín.
Benjamín, sí.
Entonces él tuvo de José un hijo que también es como Benjamín.
Esa es Efraín.
Porque él lo adoptó. No le cabe ver estos
él-
no son míos, los otros son tuyos. Entonces le viene haciendo 14.
Sí, pero cuando usted lee las tribus son 12. Pero ellos no fueron adoptados, ellos eran los hijos de José, que él cogió para él. Sí, sí. ¿Sabe por qué dijo eso? Porque cuando usted lee el libro de Apocalipsis, capítulo 7, le dice las 12 tribus, 244,000, 12,000 de cada tribu, y dice la tribu de Manesa, que era uno de los hijos de José, y también la tribu de José, que es, ¿cómo se llama?, cambiada con Efraín, que era uno de los hijos de él, porque ellos iban a ser parte de la tribu de la nación de Israel.
We shall discontinue from our heritage.
Sí, y el Señor dijo que íbamos a, ¿cómo se llama?, no íbamos a continuar en nuestra heredad, que la heredad de nosotros, que somos israelitas, no somos dominicanos, o puertorriqueños, o morenos, o haitianos.
No somos igual, la gente blanca, que viene a nuestra gente como esclavos. No son como nosotros.
But this is
Ellos son hijos del diablo.
Yeah.
Ellos fueron que pusieron a nuestra gente en esclavitud y echaron mentiras diciendo que todos somos hijos de Dios, pero el Señor escogió una nación solamente y para siempre. El Señor no murió para todo el mundo en este planeta.
Sí.
Solamente por una gente, los escogidos de Dios.
Sí. Y esas fueron las mentiras que enseñaron en la religión.
Ella dice que es bueno que ustedes estén por aquí para poder por esta comunidad.
Pues porque ustedes saben que el Señor va a destruir este sitio, América. Esta es Babilonia la Grande en la Escritura. Y como el Señor destruyó a Sodoma y Gomorra,
This is Babylon.
sí, y va a destruir a esta sociedad también, porque son igualmente que los de Sodoma y Gomorra.
¿Ustedes piensan que viene el rapto antes de que la destrucción?
Pues el Señor va a salvar a sus electos de esta nación en lo que se llaman ovnis. La Escritura lo llama.
No podemos pasar de la gran destrucción, porque
Pues eso viene en la persecución o la persecución de Jacob. Y viene la marca de la bestia. Ustedes saben lo que la marca de la bestia es.
The homeboy ain't even playing. This man cooking.
Oh yeah.
We might do that next week. We might put
Yeah,
some
I mean, we just kind of here.
cook some hot dogs.
I don't mind, but I'm not fighting.
No, come on, brother. You know, I mean, if you could offer, you know.
What she say?
I couldn't really hear. You know, he said, okay. Que la pasa
No
que
cojan esa vacuna,
no la cojan la vacuna.
La vacuna y van a traer un microchip.
Tell
No
them,
la
hey,
cojan, eso no va a traer.
just tell them to pray to the Lord.
Ajá, ora.
Get
tienen
more
que
Ora al
orar.
Señor.
ahí no estamos de acuerdo. Yo me puse 2 y estoy esperando ponerme la otra. Ahí no estamos de acuerdo.
Okay.
Porque si nosotros no hubiéramos creído en la vacuna,
jab. What
She got two jabs already.
I want to
She
tell her
went
to
for the
pray to
third.
the Lord. Tell her to pray to the Lord.
Ora,
Eso no-
señor,
eso no
ora,
es la
señor.
verdad. Hay que tener fe en Dios. El-
Eso fue obligado. Eso fue obligado. Eso fue obligado.
Esto es diferente. Esta cosa es
Eso fue
diferente.
obligado. Eso fue obligado. Cuando tú estás chiquito te lo obligan porque tú no tienes decisión de eso.
Tell her, vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
And she's probably scared.
No, she
Oh,
took
yeah.
2, and she's about to take the
She's
third.
about to take a third.
Well, because you know what? Because she believes.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said it
Oh,
was.
give me some precepts.
Oh, she-
Isaiah, Isaiah was Isaiah,
She said.
That Tory bullshit.
25
Is that what she
Oh,
said?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the Tory that's why
She said she read that.
Isaiah,
that shit was obligated. That shit was almost they almost put us
61, I'm sorry.
put us to death over
Yeah.
there. What are you gonna do now?
They didn't even want to take off
The mask, yeah, yeah.
I told the woman I can barely hear you with that.
Right.
She said, no, I don't take this off. No.
See, the only reason we were able to hear a little bit because she was looking at us, but you couldn't. I know you
But
couldn't
what does
hear.
that? What does that show you? That the woman is weaker than the man.
Yeah.
Even on a mental level.
Yep, yep.
We can soldiers. They actually did that shit. That's what they're gonna do.
You
now.
can say,
no, they're
well,
trying. The
men
soldiers
can
like, nah,
lift
we ain't taking
more
it.
than
No, now because they
women.
move.
Right.
But when rapping came along, who dominated rap?
Men.
Only a few women, and a lot of them got ghostwriters.
That's it.
A lot of them got ghostwriters.
Yeah, they got apparition
And
writers.
I had
I got a quick precept. This is 1 Peter 3.
apparition writers.
1 Peter 3 and 17. 3 and 7.
Guys like Ali Vegas. They be
Yeah,
calling
yeah,
them,
yeah. Ali
you know,
Vegas.
you know.
I need a verse.
1 Peter 3 and 7. It says, likewise ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Right. Oh man, they lost it after.
And they're weak on a mental level.
Yeah.
Spiritually,
Yep.
mentally, physically.
Yep.
The same goes with Esau. Esau can't deal with us.
Right.
Now you see how proud these women are in this society.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're so proud you can't even talk to them.
Right.
Right?
Like.
Now watch when all hell breaks loose.
Right.
Overnight, man. Over fucking night. You're gonna see a big difference in
Not
these-
overnight, but over fucking night.
Over fucking night.
You gotta
Yeah.
emphasize it.
That's it.
You're gonna see a big difference in
Oh,
these
hell.
women. They're gonna
OF.
be
But this is not for women anyway.
That's it. Hey, well, that's why when we
You know
told
what I want?
everything was
Ezekiel
cool.
34.
Yeah.
Hey, everything was cool until, we said that
Yeah.
about the vax.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Well, that proves what we were saying earlier. Before you,
Yeah.
you got to get into it. Before you brothers came. That
So like
proves what we were saying.
what scripture was?
Which you kind of went into it in your video.
Congregation of my
Oh,
men.
okay,
There's that
Ezekiel,
big
right.
difference.
Salaki.
Now, how Shai said he come to what caused division. There's a big division right now.
Yeah.
From the people that took the vax.
But guess what?
and those that
But guess what? They heard the word.
Right.
They're Israelites anyway.
They held
Yes.
accountable.
Some of them might make it, some of them might not
Yeah.
make it, man.
there's the proof, man. You see how they became standoffish?
Yeah. Because at
Now-
first.
No, I'm sorry, brother. That's only going to fucking escalate.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
It's going to escalate to the point where it comes down to violence. That's what Bull Hansen, the guy from
Right.
Norway,
Right.
he's a pretty perceptive guy. He
Right.
said, look, this is going to lead into violence.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have one camp that, look, the reason why there's a pandemic, you guys didn't take, it's your fault.
Right.
Then you got the media building up the,
Right.
building up
Fanning the
suspense,
flames.
fanning the flames.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're supposed to do, because that's going to lead to chaos,
Yep.
which the top elite want chaos, so they can justify bringing in the order.
That's
And
it.
they dumbed them down just right
Right.
for them
Yep.
to believe this shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
And these women believe this. They believe this
Yep.
shit. They believe
The
anything
weaker
that they
vessel.
see on TV. They believe.
Yeah. Hey, because
Well, the white man said he's wearing a suit,
right.
so you got
Got a tie.
the suit and the tie.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, because they
Why do you
said
think the serpent went to Eve and didn't go to Adam?
weaker vessel.
Weaker vessel.
That's it. Hey, because they said that they were happy that we were here in the community, teaching the community. But then when that whole thing
But
came
then
out,
when we went too deep, they had to get down the street.
that it went too deep. They had to get down the street.
No, you know what got me
And then,
upset
hold
is-
up, I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
I got to get this out.
Yeah, you got to get it out.
Now that means that they already know about us.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
already know about us. It's not
Yeah.
the first time that, these guys are at the same
Right,
place.
right.
A bunch of them, they wear the robes,
Yep.
So the community,
Right.
And honestly, if all of them had the shape of a drop 10 dime piece, they wouldn't even waste their time with it.
well, they
They'd
did.
be walking by.
They did. You can tell they
Shaking
did
their ass.
back in the day.
Back in the day.
But all of them look like German barrel of beef.
Yeah, because they're older, man.
What got me really
Yeah,
upset
way
was
past
that
that.
They're older.
Expiration
So now-
date.
they got to, you know, women, they got to have attention.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these men over there.
Upset was
Woo!
when she mentioned polio. The polio vaccine was nothing compared to this because we have the knowledge we have today. And another thing, that shit was practically like, you know, you take it or we gonna lock you up. We're gonna
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did.
that's
But
what
the
it's called.
polio, I think it took 10 years or more.
Yeah, to develop, right?
to
And
develop
that
it.
shit still, how people be walking around with the mark.
Marketing.
Yeah, because what the scripture say, Job 13:4. Let's bring out the scripture.
That shit was a gun, man. That shit was a little pistol.
Hey, Esau ain't no fucking physician. He's a madman.
Yeah.
He's just taking
That polio vaccine.
Yo,
That
well,
shit was a
we
gun.
brought that out, what, a month ago? When they created the AMA, the American Medical Association, they had the miracle drug. You know why they call it the miracle drug, right? Because it was a miracle if you took it and you got healed. Then they had the wonder drug. The reason why you took it, the wonder drug, if you took it, they wondered what would happen.
Well, that's what they're doing with this drug.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going to happen 2 years from now.
Exactly.
That's why they what's the group that approved it? The
CDC?
FDA?
Oh,
No,
FDA.
the FDA. They haven't approved it. Now that should tell you something.
Right.
Why would, if the FDA is part of the government, why aren't they approving it?
Right.
Nobody can sue.
Nobody can sue.
Right.
But remember, if something happens to you, say I sue because this shit,
Right.
you know, my doctor found out this affected me.
Yep.
Well, guess what? You can't sue.
Yeah.
Right.
And you
And
should have
to
pulled
back
out
up
the
what the apostle said earlier when, on our way down here, he said, look, why doesn't the government tell the people, look, build your immune system?
That's it.
That's a natural
They're not
response.
saying to eat. They're not saying. Oh, they're saying, oh, people get it because
Right.
of comorbidities. What is comorbidities? Damn. High blood pressure.
Right.
Diabetes.
Right.
Obesity.
Right.
Low immune system. If you're old, you got a low immune system.
Right.
So those are comorbidities. So they're saying you're going to get it more so than the average person. So what are they trying to say?
Right.
If you build up your immune system,
Right.
you won't get it.
Right. So
And none of them
morbid.
saying that.
Right.
Morbid is
Even
death,
when you
yeah.
get the jab,
I got it.
even when you get the jab, right? Even when you get the jab, they should say, but you know what, change your life.
Right. Right.
Because Gary Knowles said that thing only lasts for 3 months. It only protects you for 3 months.
So-
So what does that mean?
Wow.
You got to get 4 of them in a year, man.
Wow.
And now we got a new variant, the Delta variant, man, which they're saying is far worse than the first one. The first one, they locked everybody down. So if this is far worse, guess what? They're going to lock everything down again, man. And then people aren't going to have it this time. They're going to start fucking shit up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the troops are going to come in.
Oh yeah.
And then Revelation 2 verse 10. Somebody read it.
Good.
And then second
Ezra.
Ezra 15.
It's going
Going
get
down, man. It's going down.
yeah. It's going down like a submarine, baby.
I still got
Yeah, why does the
Isaiah
government?
19 too.
They had some stupid black bitch, right? She was giving at the White House. She's giving a speech on behalf of Joe Biden. Oh, he wants to save lives. Why don't Joe Biden tell the people, look, build your immune system. That'll help save your life. That's the natural
And
way.
nobody's listening to Joe fucking
Right.
Biden.
But I'm just saying.
Nobody's listening to
Right.
Harris.
I'm just saying.
This
why
is a
does-
fucking joke.
Yeah. Why doesn't he come out and say
Creepy,
that? Tell the
sleepy
fucking
Joe.
You know
truth.
something? You get emotional, man.
Tell
For
the
these
truth.
dummies, these stupid motherfuckers.
Right.
Yeah.
The meat
He
puppets.
has
These are the meat puppets, man.
Yeah.
That's why they're gonna get what they deserve.
Raw meat puppets.
Hey,
Alzheimer's, man.
ignorance and
That's
stupidity.
another
Topic.
topic.
Yeah. Ignorance and
Woe to
stupidity
the
is a sin. Hey, ignorance and stupidity is a sin.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's a sin.
Our
It's a sin.
forefathers, Abraham was not
Get
ignorant
you-
nor
yep,
stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isaac was not ignorant nor. These were men of great sagacity.
Woo.
These were guys you roll up on them, they already spot you as soon as you come around
Yeah.
the fucking block.
I see you
They
coming
already
a mile
read
away,
you,
Joe.
man.
That's why.
All right.
Yeah, that's why when I go
Keep
around my
fucking
woman's
moving.
hood,
Right.
I used to talk to people, but hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while I say, what's up? I used to talk to them. I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Our Lord, Yahweh Shai, at the age of 12, confounding men 4, 5 times older than him.
Yeah.
That's what we come from. That's the legacy we come from. Now look at the average people are gone.
Because
Man.
those so-called wise men they didn't know that was the same man that went to Moses telling Moses what to do.
Right. That's the legacy we come from. What was that? Isaiah the 3rd chapter?
What I say, hold?
The Lord the
Let him read that.
Come.
Revelation 2:10.
I
And
got
then hold it
second.
on deck.
I got second as yep.
Okay, good. Hold it. Got it in the,
It's the book of
got it in
Revelation,
the chamber. Go ahead.
chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things.
Start it now.
Revelation 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
These so-called Jews. The so-called Jew. The so-called Jew. Not the real Jew, but the so-called Jew. Go ahead.
Amalek.
And are not, but
They're
are,
not the Jews. That's the people that's coming against us. Guys like Garfield. He got that book, The Misconception of the Hebrew, Black Hebrew. That dude, no, he wasn't. He's not a moron. Let's not call him a moron. He got paid. He set up, man.
Right.
He's set up. He's the black vocab. And vocab is the white Garfield.
Man, you know a scripture.
Pushing that bullshit. Ain't nobody listen. How many motherfucking these Israelites are you gonna get on your side?
Right.
That's the question.
Yeah.
This black consciousness bullshit. How many Israelites say, "Oh, I'm black conscious right now"?
Right.
And if you can get them, good. You can have them.
Egyptologist.
Back
Ain't nobody found no motherfucking Egyptologists, bro. We know that we're the Israelites.
back of the apostle. That's why I said more.
And see, that's why Captain Cesariak made, as a young man, he made a mistake by having debates.
He said he ain't debate no more.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah,
when did he say that? When did he say that, man?
Sarnetta, he was on Sarnetta's
He said he
show.
wasn't debating
He said
no
he's
more?
not debating no more.
Well, he should have got it right the first time.
Thank you.
He should have followed GMS.
He said that. I couldn't believe when he
What
said
if
that
he was
shit.
down with GMS? You would know. You would know,
business
Captain.
debating anyway.
Here he is going on the show,
Yeah.
giving that niggas your number and all that, man.
Yep.
Going on the different debates.
Yep.
And you too, Priest Daniela.
Yeah.
You be going on like you more buddy with them Kemetic niggas than with Israel, man.
Yeah.
Even Fopi had to get on you about that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
We ain't
that.
here to motherfucking debate. No goddamn
The
body.
word of the Lord
we
is
got
no
the
debate.
truth. We got the truth, man.
That's it.
We got the truth.
Totalitarian.
If I'm going a certain way,
Right.
and somebody said, where you going? I'm going to such and such. They said, well, the best way to go. I said, no. This is the best way to go. I'm not
Right.
going to debate with you
Right.
because I've been doing this a million times.
Right.
Right. Yeah, we see too many times we've seen the power of this gospel to accept a fucking debate.
Right.
All right? It is no debate.
First
Right.
of all, we are coming down to your level.
Yeah,
See,
condescend.
that's what you did. That's what you did, Captain Cesariak.
Right.
You condescended to their level.
Right.
Oh, my man, you know what I want to call him, my man, Alizé.
Oh.
Yo, Sal, get on the phone. I'm gonna hop on the plane right now. I'm gonna hop on the all that money. Come over here to what? To Alizé saying, don't call me no more. Lose all them years of you going to the guy's house
kissing his
and
ass.
kissing his ass and
Yeah,
getting a fucking reward.
Yeah.
Right.
That award. You know what I'm saying?
But
what?
Sarnetta
On
came
the
to
number
us.
one camp out
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
ISUPK.
yeah.
Why? Because Captain was around you all the time.
Yeah.
And the best speaker is Alizar. Why? Because he came down at your beck and call.
Right.
Now you kissing our ass, Asar.
Frankie?
And we ain't here. We don't want
Right.
to hear. We ain't got nothing to say to you, man.
Right.
Because you
That's all you do is bring nothing but confusion.
He's nothing but a snake.
I got a
Nothing but a
precept.
snake.
This is
Nothing but a
Ecclesiasticus.
black snake at that.
That's it.
Yeah.
With
Ecclesiasticus
demons on it.
in the Apocrypha.
Right.
Because he can see that the market of beast. He said it.
Yeah.
He said, I be watching the GMF videos, man. And that something about that mark, I can see it.
Right.
Well, good. You can see that, but you can't see the whole picture. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 28, verse 9. A sinful man disquieteth friends, and maketh debate among them that be at peace.
Woo!
Damn.
And he is a sinful man.
And debate is wickedness, man.
Right. Well, Sarnetta,
When you look up the word debate, matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it. Give me Romans 1 and go to about the last couple of verses where it speaks about, I think it mentions debate. Go to like the 27th verse.
And when Sarnetta came to us in 34th, we wasn't mesmerized by him. After a while, we kicked the truth to him. After a while, we see he wasn't getting it. We dismissed him. And his pet monkey, what's his name? Polite. Okay.
Oh, well, Polite believes.
Yeah.
He believes, man.
No, but he came with.
He
they
got the
came
heart on
together.
the brain.
Yeah, they came together. Sarnetta and Polite. Because Sarnetta called Polite.